Hi Gemini, thanks for watching today. This is going to be your General Collective 2024 tarot card reading for the month of November, Gemini. So I did pre-shuffle for you. I'm just getting a little bit more energy to get started. So again, this is a collective reading for the month of November 2024, and the sign is Gemini. So let's see what tarot messages come up for you, what spirit messages. Let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty. I am picking up, Gemini, you are very focused on something. You seem very busy or at work about something. I see you wanting to focus in more, or I see a lot of goals. Like a lot of goals, wanting to accomplish a lot of things. Maybe not feeling that you're quite on point where you're supposed to be. Okay, so let's get started here, Gemini. I do pick up a positive energy for you for the month of November. I see things going pretty well for you. I see lots of blessings, but I do see kind of a heaviness weighing in on you. I do think that you could be a little bit more stressed than usual, or you have some very serious goals or something that you're trying to really get done or focus on. So I kind of get that heavy concentration energy, or just kind of wanting to focus and be left alone, or be able to, let's see, just kind of put your effort into more things that you're really dedicated towards. But that being said, you may feel like there's interference or setbacks this month. I would, from my perspective, from a general collective way, I would kind of say that's not necessarily true. I don't see that you're missing out on anything here. I do see you getting everything done that has to be done, but I do get a sense of urgency or a push for more or some sort of level of stress. So the first up here, Gemini, I do see, again, this moon card is kind of notifying me about that. And I see an Ace of Cups with the Lovers here and an Eight of Wands. That's really beautiful if you're asking about romance or relationship, marriage, love interest, or in fact, November, you could really be experiencing some really significant times with your partner, your significant other, whatever that is. Although with the moon here and the Hermit here, Gemini, I'm getting that it's not that this relationship is completely new, although it could be, but some things about it and incorporating it into your life can be new. And I see you're having a challenge. You want to focus on something that's kind of more personal, whether you're goal oriented and you're working on a project or a hobby, or in fact you're really focused on your career. So I see something sidetracking you, or Gemini, what I'm getting is you may feel like your love or your loved ones or your personal relationship is sidetracking you from some sort of responsibility or priority that may have to be done. In fact, I don't necessarily see that being the case. I'm getting more of a difficult time maybe weighing out work and play right now, Gemini. Or what I'm getting to tell you is, that would be a big message that I'm getting for you for the reading this month in November, is to focus on balancing out work and play more. And then obviously, your own alone time and things like that. So some of you, Gemini, may feel like there is not enough time in the day this month, or at the time of this reading, there's just not enough time to get everything done. I do get a very, the moon card was over here, and now the sun card is coming up over here. And that is a very amazing, important sign. It's like a recognition or a reassurance. Spirit wants me to let you know, one, to be more lighthearted and appreciate what you have and enjoy what's going on. But two, also that you are making a significant impact, or whatever your major goal or whatever you're focused on trying to accomplish, that you are being recognized and that there is progress in that area, and that you are in fact, doing what you say you are going to do, or whatever goals you're working on or working towards. It's a good sign that you are headed in that direction. Kind of not to worry. See, look at this Three of Cups here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry about that, Gemini. See, talk about interference, right? Interference from loved ones, right? When you're trying to get something done. So, but I'm seeing now is a time to celebrate. There's a lot of good things happening for you in November, or for some reason, wherever you're at on your life path, what's being highlighted is social activities, romance, love, relationships, having fun. But I get, which is super cool. I mean, who doesn't want to see that? I just see this is a little bit, I don't see you flowing into that very smoothly. I do get, well, there's things I got to get done right now. I'm not quite sure. This isn't what I really had in mind. I thought I was going to, do more here or do more there. So, wow, I get like a lot of good karma for you this month in so many ways. Even like, let's see, if now could be a really good time to manifest November. Gemini, also, what am I getting for you? Wow. I guess like they say luck or lucky. Like this month, you could be lucky in a lot of different ways. You may not feel like that at times. That's the thing. I do see for some reason you're not able to flow smoothly with what's kind of unfolding for you this month. There's a resistance or a hesitance, mostly because you want to control. Like you have a regular routine, you have things you're working on. You want things kind of to go at your own timing, at your own pace. So that's where I see a struggle there, right? Because things may not be going at the timing you would like, even though things look, I do see a lot of blessings around you. So, there is some, you could be more prone to being moody or just emotionally disappointed or just not feeling the greatest this month in November, even though there's amazing, beautiful things going on around you. All right, let's see here. Again, what comes up for you is relationships, friends, family, connecting there. What I'm getting to tell you again, Gemini, is it's a good time to ask for help or to surround yourself with your family or your mentors, whatever that is. They can really brighten your day or really assist you and guide you somewhere where you're wanting to be. But I do see your resistance and your hesitance, you wanting to do something independently, wanting to do something alone. Wow. For some of you, you could be clearing big karmic issues this month. Let me see. How do I explain that? Maybe you're really letting go of, again, what's really highlighted is relationships, friendships, romance, those personal connections. And in that, you could be thinking about those from the past or also recapping on why you've moved on from people or planning to disconnect from others and go in another direction. So what Spirit is showing me is now is a time to address personal life and relationships and kind of reevaluate those around you in your life and who you surround yourself with, because it is also affecting you energetically and karmically as far as your goals and your major accomplishments go. And I see that's where you're focused. That's where your focus is at this time, but I do see taking time out for family, love, connections is very important around this time for you. That there could be some answers there that you have been seeking for a while in places that you may not expect, and that looks like it lies with your loved ones or the people you surround yourself with. That being said, I do see you wanting to kind of have your space too, right? All righty. Final messages I'm getting for some of you, Gemini, is it looks like you are really ready to move on from some people, or you were forced or had some disconnections and cut off with people, whether it was because you wanted to or not. And there are repercussions there. There's some frustration or stagnant energy there, or you having to do things differently now. So there could be some sort of inconvenience for you also, again, related to relationships that are no longer serving you and that are completely cut out of your life. And you're still learning to kind of somehow bounce back from that or get past that. It seems much more physical or logical. Like an example would be, let's say you work somewhere and someone you work with quit. Now who's going to do the rest of that work? You have no one to do that, and now you're slammed. It's something along the lines of that. But so I see a lot happening for you this month as far as relationships. You could be getting closer to certain people while other people are completely leaving you, while you're completely meeting other new people. And I just see a lot going on in that area. So another message is try not to be frustrated, or you may try to take care of your mental or emotional health, because I do see you somehow feeling overwhelmed, or just like things are not going to your plan or your timing this month. Is something that I'm getting. I wish I had better news there, Gemini. One thing is, I see like there's so many amazing, cool things happening for you this month, or that you're involved in, as far as what I'm seeing for a general. But it seems that your perspective is, it's like things didn't turn out, this isn't what you thought it was, or you didn't want that. Like things are not going to your plan, but things look super awesome anyway. So, and that's where I see, again, that's your struggle there. So let me see any other messages for you. I just get to, last message I get to say is like, of course you are taking care of the things you have to take care of. If there's a sense of urgency of getting things done, like responsibilities, chores, whatever it is, the day-to-day, that stuff is always there. I do see you are going to make some sort of deadline, or you are going to finish everything. It does seem very last minute for you, or there's an angsty energy around it, like you're really having to push through something. But I do see you reaching some sort of goal or deadline by the end of the month is what I'm getting for you. Better late than never is what I'm picking up. But thank you so much for watching this today, Gemini, and I hope that it could be helpful for you somehow.